All countries of the G8 have made our strong feelings known to both governments. Some have imposed unilateral measures to underline their concern. We do not want to have confrontation with the peoples of India and Pakistan, but we do want to firmly confront the threat of nuclear proliferation. We have today agreed to postpone consideration of loans to India and Pakistan in the World Bank and in other financial institutions, apart from those to meet basic human needs. President Milosevic must bear personal responsibility for the new crisis in Kosovo. Last week, he authorized violence on a scale that has not been seen in the former Yugoslavia since the truce in Bosnia 3 years ago. Those who have been carrying out that offensive against civilians must understand that they do not act with impunity. We have today in our statement reaffirmed that the remit of the War Crimes Tribunal on the former Yugoslavia applies in Kosovo as well. Those who are on active service there are now all on notice that they can be held liable at the bar of international law for offences against humanitarian law.
Our meetings today made clear that this is not a question of the nuclear haves lining up against the have-nots, but instead a difference of principle and judgment between the overwhelming majority of nations who want to see fewer nuclear weapons on our planet and two nations otherwise respected who made the mistake of thinking it would be in their interest to move in the other direction. Our message to both countries is that we cannot and will not reward you for the mistakes that you have made. The time available to President Milosevic to respond is limited. All of us agreed that his meeting next week with President Yeltsin will be an opportunity and a test. For this discussion takes place against the backdrop of the strong draft resolution on Kosovo that the United Kingdom has tabled at the United Nations, as well as NATO's decision yesterday to take a series of steps in response to the crisis. They include military exercises in the region now and detailed military planning. Thank you all very much.